this is definitely not how I thought this video was going to start. I was asked to give my friend a lift home from town. She lives out in the sticks. And about 10 miles out of the city, I got that noise that nobody wants to hear, especially at 11:30 on a Saturday night. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Now, normally a flat tyre wouldn't be a disaster, and I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you just change the wheel yourself? Well, I didn't have a trolley jack with me, I didn't have a breaker bar, and that wouldn't have made a difference anyway, because it turns out the bolts that hold the spare wheel under the caddy, well, one of them was just spinning round and round like a Kylie Minogue tune, the other one actually snapped when the recovery guy tried to free that off. So a bit of a disaster all round, in fairness. And I bet the recovery driver loved getting that call out. Anyway, it's not all doom and gloom. You might have noticed the plates have been swapped over. Initially I just used old ones that were lying around in my shed, but then I got a new set delivered from eBay that came complete with backing plates. Job's a good one. These ones might actually stay on. With all the issues the van's thrown up in the last few weeks, I'm not going to lie, I have wondered what I've bought. And I have also considered taking her to a place where old Volkswagens go to die. You know, it feels like ages since been out in the van, even though it's only been a week or so. But we're mobile again, that's good, and I'm heading up north, properly north. I'm going up into Moray, to a wee town called Dufftown, which ain't connected to The Simpsons before you wonder. It is connected to our family though. My great granddad was minister in the church there. His son, my granddad, he grew up there and is now buried there, and last year we scattered my mum's ashes up in Dufftown, so like I said, it's got a bit of a special meaning for our family, so I'm going to go up there, I'm going to meet my aunt and her partner Jim. We're going to go and pay our respects, put down some flowers, all the usual stuff. And then, we're going to go out for a walk. There's a route called the Giant's Chair. And I'd love to finally meet the Giant, because all the times I've done the Giant's Chair, he's never been in. So wish me luck. I'm hoping he's in residence and he hasn't nipped out. I mean, it is the summer holidays. Anything's possible. So once you're out of the city and clear of the roadworks, you jump onto the A96, you head north, and you keep going till you get to Huntly. Coffee time! Right, so that's just filled up. Hang on a sec. This is a mess. That's just filled up with diesel. Let's hit the road and get to Dufftown. So with a van full of diesel, me full of coffee, and maybe a Twix, it was time to hit the road again. And like I said, carry on north. Pretty simple directions, this one. When you get to Huntly, you turn left. You come onto another single carriageway, you keep going for a few miles, and eventually turn left again. So this is Dufftown. It's been around since the early 19th century. And basically, this place exists on a whiskey-based economy. Everywhere you go, somebody's selling it, or more likely drinking it. I didn't actually try paying for anything with a dram. I should have. I missed out on a trick. More whiskey is produced in the town than any other town in Scotland. And if you do fancy a dram, there's absolutely no danger of a shortage. But like I said earlier on, this time around, I'm not here as a tourist. I'm meeting up with family to remember my mum and my granddad. And we're going to go and see if the Giant's lurking around his chair. This is Gardener's World Dufftown edition. Those old people are making very sheepy noises. Whee! There we go. Del, the cat's here. You'll have to be quick, it's way under the car. That's the one. Now the walk's really easy to find. You head through the town, you follow the signs from Mortlach, and then when you get to the church, go round the back, cross the footbridge, over the Dullan, and you'll find the trail there. It's dead simple, it's signposted, and you'll also find some more distilleries. These are like the bonus ones. So the funny thing is, we're in search of the giant's chair. I definitely haven't seen any giants. It stands to reason. If a giant's built a seat out here, you want to use it, right? Now unfortunately the chair itself is a wee bit overgrown, which did make finding it a little bit trickier than we first thought.
You're not getting down to it then?
Don't think so.
Yeah, really?
What?
Chainsaw.
Yeah.
There's a sign of it, giant's chair.
Such a shame it's overgrown. If only I'd thought to look on TripAdvisor before I set off. Yes, that's disappointing. That was the giant's chair, we've checked. It's just nobody's trimmed it in a while, so maybe that's why there's no giants. Maybe it's just can't sit down, gonna keep trucking on. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and find the road back into the town. But then we found this. I've never actually been to this. This is the fairy garden.
They've got a wee fairy caravan.
Yeah. The fairies are rocking, don't come a knocking. What have you actually put in the book?
I'm not telling you, it's a secret.
About a quarter mile beyond the chair, you come back onto the road and that takes you back into town. I think we've lost someone. Sounds like Jim's gone off on one. So, giant's chair, it's definitely there, but no giants because I'm guessing it's overgrown, so they've moved on for pastures new. We did find the fairy garden. Adele wrote her message to the fairies, which is confidential. Apparently only the fairies can read it anyway, so we're now heading back into the town. And somebody decided going back the main road would be a great idea. Because it's all uphill, obviously. You know, I think we picked the best day to go out exploring. 24 hours before this, we basically had torrential rain. We lucked out completely. So once we're done, Adele and Jim called it a day. They were staying in Forres or Elgin or somewhere that wasn't called Dufftown. And I headed off out of the town to try and find somewhere to cook dinner. Just the other side of Craigellachie, I found the best views ever. Not bad. View's even better, check this out. It's just dawned on me, I've opened myself up to comparisons with Ed Miliband trying to eat a bacon roll, haven't I? Probably not the smartest of moves. Anyway, dinner was nice. I've not cooked steak in ages. I've certainly never cooked steak on a little camp stove, so it's filled a hole. It's done what it needed to do. Solid 6 or 7 out of 10. It's average at best, but it's all it needed to be. Thanks very much indeed for watching. I've decided I am going to head back home tonight. I just fancy waking up in my own bed tomorrow, but I'll be out again soon, so I'll catch you in a bit. Bloody flies.